This is my project 2, which I ended up having quite a lot of issues with. I basically did the thematic and then thought I started this so early. I thought I could challenge myself and take a pre-built theme, um, I guess, and then with my CSS totally override it. This was, I guess, in my dreams. So this was actually the third template I ended up breaking and building. So I probably should have stuck with thematic, but it was just sort of an idea of an online resource for people with their social media tools. And I like the whole idea of a monkey who always likes to kind of stay busy and stuff. So this is banana leaf. I wanted to put social media icons in that weren't there, and this actually I ended up breaking the whole thing, and this created an issue. I used a plugin, which ended up being a broken slider I wasn't able to fix. um, and then just even getting these page layouts, like changing this background and some of this issue, I ended up having an okay time with, but that basically ate up all my time. Um, and that's because I got way too into the back end and trying to figure out how that works. Um, so I was playing around back in here. This was my CSS, and as you can see, I'm pulling in a parent theme. So I wanted to try to understand the relationship of the sort of things that would get updated that I would want to protect basically or keep in my child theme. And I think I almost did too much of that playing around that, like I said, I ran out of time on my own project. So it's not really responsive at all or anything. I do want to come back and revisit it because it did not end up being what I wanted it to be completely. So I learned a lot about WordPress, and I think it's kind of cool for a lot of the stuff for maybe people that don't do a lot of design and everything, that you can kind of very easily put stuff in, add, change settings, go into your theme settings, and you can change colors, your modes, kind of everything. Add your menus, all kinds of stuff. But for me, I find it a little bit restrictive. I like designing, so right now, with the few frameworks I've used, I'm a bit more of a fan of Bootstrap and kind of using that for the framework, and then I feel like I have more freedom design-wise. Um, but I had a lot of fun actually just kind of checking out different settings and how the dashboard works with WordPress. And this is taking forever to load. This would also constantly go down for maintenance as well, so I had kind of a rough time with that, so I wasn't sure what was going on, but again, why I'm not a huge fan of WordPress. Um, but overall, I have another little presentation, and just what I've learned over the program. I've had a great time. Like I said, this wasn't exactly a strong finish in my eyes. I do have to get back to WordPress because I did break a lot of it, but like I said, learned a lot at the same time. So I walked you through the site, and I've learned that I have so much more to learn, and I'm glad I'm gonna have the time to basically focus on more stuff, have more time to do more, work on more things that I don't know how to get working yet. And I've definitely learned I should listen to Scott. I went into the back end and went into the parent and broke that so badly I actually considered rebuilding the site again. But I guess it was a learning lesson, and I've always kind of been like that. um, so what I've learned basically over the course is probably how to troubleshoot more effectively. It's taught me a lot of patience and not giving up. There was a lot of stuff I had to spend a lot of time working and trying to figure out, and made me feel a little bit insecure because I couldn't figure it out sometimes, or I needed to ask for a lot of help, and there was many times I did not feel that smart. But I think once you kind of ride that out and you get it working, you just feel this great moment of sort of success and confidence in yourself, and that's what keeps me going. And I kind of want to conquer it. I want to get better at all these things, and I'm kind of excited to do that. So all the frustration has been worth it, all the coffee, all the late nights. I'm sure I'm looking forward to a lot more as well as I get out there working in the industry. But I'm really excited. I have a lot more skills as of 18 months ago, I guess. Like, I didn't even know what really CSS or HTML really did. So I actually have learned a lot. I just think there's so much for us to learn. It's almost overwhelming, and for me, I thought I could learn it quicker, and I want to learn everything all at once, and that's just not possible with everything that's out there. So like I said, I'm really excited to get out there and put my skills to use, and learn from people in the industry, have more time to kind of learn from people online. And as you get out there, one of my best resource tools was actually the Google Developers Forum, Web Developers Forum. Um, it was fantastic, and it's people that work for Google, it's other experienced people that are in the industry, and they get back to you really quick, and you can ask them everything from Google search engine questions to JavaScript to PHP to anything. And they were really friendly, really awesome. People got back to you, and like I said, you can pretty much ask any question and you get a really reliable answer. So if that's the one tool I leave everybody with, I will do that as well, because it kind of spans across whatever framework you're comfortable with, whatever language you're programming with, and all that. So just wish everybody the best of luck as they get out there, and hopefully I'll get the chance to work with you guys at some point on projects. But all the best. I had a great time, and I look forward to seeing where everybody is in a year or two.